1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Start sometime. What better place than here? What better time than now?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Keeping it with Mixon. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, but it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
On the tweak, right? 18, what's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And the first down.
So first down from the 41. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Palmer coming in motion left. Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw now. Gets this to Michael Mayer. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, it's Hall. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Go! 19,
He's dropping back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
What? Ow, that's right. 18. That's right.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Here we go. Hey, south. 18.
To the air, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
18. What's up?
Stroud throwing here on first. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
To Joe Mixon.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Down back at the 19-yard line.
Hey, uno. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Massive hits, the ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Their own 39-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. He lost that football. And the Jets recover it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Pass is thrown for Christian Watson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Palmer motioning right. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Hall can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Okay, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all on anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even care. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You keep up. If you're trying to end up, if I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up, no type.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Finds his man over the middle. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 27 on the play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into it. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back for their first points of this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start to drive and haul. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. He's with his back. Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Pass play now. Go left side to Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. He's out shy of that top of the tackle.
I think one thing you learn taking the transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
Hall running between the tackles. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't quite hang on.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes.
You try to take us both.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down, Stroud. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready? Ready? 19 seconds.
He's back to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Tony. Buggy.
Back to throw it. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Has him on the quick hitter. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rift and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Back to Watson. This is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's his running back. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
That's another Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, New York.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Watson coming in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is going. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Oh, quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Stroud. Nice hit. The ball's out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right. And he's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Under. 19 Texas.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
A throw here on 1st. Next with his back, Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
19. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
I love that. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Just get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
All set now. 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here. Back on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. It is caught left side. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11. All right. Hey, uno. 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Brought in right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick.
South. 19 Texas. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud again. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
17. Texans 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. The corner gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
At the 19-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 19, sorry, Cougar 19. 19, sorry, 19, sorry.
Sticking to the air here. That's complete to Musgrave. He's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready? 19, 18.
They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Left side complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Out comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Tony.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
18. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Stroud. That's completed right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now. He's back to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Jets.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to throws. Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Trying to push deep downfield. Would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just force an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Oh, 18. What's up?
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
1st down.
Final timeout called by the Texans. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10.
White Tony. 18.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
At the 15.
From the gun, Stroud. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Jets come up with a football and should just about ice this game. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's Hall once more. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. And that's 3rd down.
So it's a road win for the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.